As much as Trump wants to brag that his policies are bringing a golden era of America, we know that's not true. Rural US towns are reeling as policies like tariffs cause global manufacturing companies to reconsider major investment projects. A host of Trump administration policies, tariff measures, and the end of clean vehicle tax credits worth thousands of dollars to car buyers are causing multinational manufacturing companies to consider pausing hundreds of millions of dollars in future investments, a move that would hit small majority Republican towns such as Jeffersonville, Ohio, especially hard. Amy Wright, a Fayette County resident, spoke out against his policies. Wright says her son, who works for a local company that supplies Honda with parts, recently received notice that a prior promise of overtime work was being rescinded. She says she believes Honda is reeling in spending due to US government policies. Tariffs are affecting everything, says Wright. Moreover, a raid by ICE immigration officers on a Hyundai LG battery plant in Elabel, a small town in southeast Georgia in September, that saw more than 300 South Korean workers detained and sent home has sent shockwaves through places like Jeffersonville and the C-suites of international companies alike. Now, there are more communities that are suffering as a result. Last April, Stellantis laid off 900 workers at locations across the Midwest due to Trump's tariffs. In Indiana, one of the largest employers in the state, the Swiss pharmaceutical company Roche, is reportedly considering pulling out of $50 billion worth of investment in the coming years if Trump follows through on his executive order to target companies that don't reduce drug prices. Now, recent polls suggest that his popularity in rural America has taken a nosedive. One poll suggests that his approval rating among rural Americans has slipped from 59% in August to 47% in October. Others chart his net approval rating in states he won in last year's presidential election, Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana, in negative territory by as much as 18.9 points. JR, what are we seeing here? Even there's like a red state revolt against Trump. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I guess just in time, but they don't care. These are the people that they're looking to come after. It's very obvious that as these things are all affecting this tariff policy that of course started during the campaign when he was talking about how these customers aren't gonna have to pay for tariffs. And then of course a bunch of normal people that took Econ 101 said yes they would. And then as he implemented them, as they got put on companies. So he said the companies are absorbing it. I don't know why. I remember at the time, it's like I don't know why more people aren't saying, why is that good? Why is it good that American companies are absorbing the price of your tariffs that you said are gonna get paid by the international companies that are sending goods in? First lie, then the second lie, now the third, even though customers are paying more. When these companies do absorb it, what they do is they're not losing their money. They're gonna get rid of the people, as we're seeing these layoffs happen, that they need to not pay so they can continue to keep their CEO bonuses and huge salaries. It's always gonna come back down on harming people. So as the companies take it, small companies maybe fold and larger companies start downsizing, the whole purpose here is to harm and punish more regular people. And finally, it's starting to, some of these red states are figuring that part out. But what power do you have to do anything about that now, bro? We heard it also during the campaign when Trump said, all I need is your vote. After that, you're not gonna have to vote again. Damn, you may not be breathing. Who cares? Who cares? I've got you.
Yeah, he told you. He said the quiet part out loud, and now they're delivering on it.